lots of these players are so aggressive. Logic in particular caught my eye. Of course, the Bear, and of course, Sardoche, the legend of his work ethic, has gone the world round. So we'll be keeping a close eye on him. Of course, Mr. Beast, just because of how huge he is, I'm just very curious to see how he'll handle the pressure with Ness. And of course, XQC, he has improved tremendously. So I'll be excited to see how his performance in Cloud Champ 3. So lots of players to look out for, and very interesting games today as well. And of course, Mike's you're not going to lie, 100% see how
Mr. Beast making his debut today. Right, yeah, we'll get into all that. Let's remind everybody that we already got a lot of you hanging with us. Thanks for being here. The format is, of course, 4 groups of 4. Players will play a double round robin, which in chess terms means you play with each color, white and black. You get 3 points for an outright match win, 2 if it takes tie breaks to win, and then 1 point goes to the person who lost in tie breaks, Armageddon, if it goes to that. And of course, the top 2 players from each group advance to either the championship, or top 2 advance to the championship bracket, the bottom 2 advance to the consolation bracket. And the bracket stage is single elimination. Prizes are bigger than ever, Danya. I know you got that memo, but it's 100K now, up from 50K during the 3rd edition. And even more importantly, we have a community element. We've been raising money throughout, and I'm sure we're going to hit our goal. I believe in it. Let's go ahead and bring up the community graphic to remind everybody where we stand currently, and we'll remind you of how you can get involved and help. We're also going to remind you where you can go to see the different charities the players have chosen. A lot of you have been asking for that, and we'll let you know all the different charities that you could donate for if your favorite player ends up winning. So, gonna be awesome, Danya. The charity element, I'm super excited to see where we get, and this is where we currently stand in terms of the groups and what we've seen so far.
Indeed, Danny, so much at stake here, and love to see the community outreach as we have a bird's eye view of some of the matchups here. As we discussed, so many interesting players. These groups will be hotly contested, and that's going to continue with today's matchups, Dan.
Yeah, and let's look at that. So, as you said, we've got Code Miko, the VTuber, rocking the first match of the day versus Voice Critical. Charlie is one of the fan favorites for crazy moments in the first pod champs, and he's back here in pod 3, and it's going to be awesome to see. I know you mentioned XQC, of course, who has improved a ton. We know that Charlie has also improved a ton. Ludwig was streaming a bunch of chess last night. That matchup versus him and Mr. Beast is frankly, I think what most people are super focused on. And that doesn't take anything away from anybody, but it's partly because of their banter. We'll get into that in a minute. In fact, right there. In fact, Danya, did you see this go down on Twitter just moments ago between Mr. Beast and Ludwig?
I did not, Danny. Am I reading this right? I'll give you 10,000 if you do. So what is, hope you don't mind me taking your cake today. These are some fighting words, Danny. They're getting into it before the first move is made. That's what I love to see.
I love it. No, they've been getting into it all I guess lead up to the event. They've had some pretty funny moments back and forth, and I think Lud is serious. We know that he throws money down sometimes, although we also know that he says things that are completely ridiculous, like the fact that he goes to chess.com to beat the Danny bot, and you are welcome.
47. I have marked your map with several points of interest. We're running this mission with very little upfront intel, but these locations could provide clues to help you obtain the information.
It's our next Twitch Rivals and Chess.com partnered event. This time it's going to be Hand and Brain. It's going to be awesome. They've just announced
the next week. Good luck.
Some of your favorite creators, Ludwig,
Racing down, and they're free every Saturday.
And I actually have a real-time update from one of the leads at Twitch right now that it's actually $35,000 in prices, not $25,000, and it will take place on March 2nd. I can't wait. And I think you might be there as well, Danya. Are you involved in that?
I think so. I mean, I'll definitely make time, and I love Hand and Brain. It's such a good spin on the game, and it always results in really fun chess. So I'm really looking forward to that game. That'll be March 2nd, 1 p.m. Pacific start time. I can't wait for that either.
Yeah, it's going to be a big Hand and Brain. It's so much fun. You hear different levels of chess, and let the cards fall when they may. Before we jump back into today's specific matchups, another shout out to Gayaki, Rimonte, First, we want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, all of our sponsors.
Got
it. Right now, I'm talking about Gaia Key, as they celebrate 25 years of their favorite regenerative Hermante. They're sharing cases to celebrate. Spam the Gaia Key emote in chat for your chance to win. And we will be back after a very quick break. We'll start
Four pillars of regeneration to heal all nations. We work with and not against, because we are a part of this. We've never been apart from this. Our hands feel through the storms past, our feet touch on the blades of grass. Reel these voices into a beautiful tapestry, find those similarities we all share in these breaths that we breathe. This home of ours sustains us, but needs us. So together we'll move through this long night and inspire us all to come
A
to
recording
life.
of some sort. The note mentions another house. Perhaps Cassidy is using one of the vacant buildings as a base of operations, 47.
Honestly, guys, chess is just a game anyway. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything, okay? Chess is just a game. It's not like everyone's gonna remember this game. I mean, people probably won't, to be honest. People
That
probably
is
won't.
Nolan Cassidy, former Secret Service agent and current.
We will, alright. My chat might. But you know, the rest of the world won't. So, you know, it'll be like it never happened.
and Providence Herald.
No,
Cassidy is assigned to
remember.
protect Janus.
Does that mean it actually happened?
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
If no one remembers it, does it actually mean it existed? I say no! Alright, guys, I'm gonna get ready for ultimate variation. Oh, I am into it. I'm into it.
So the other day I accidentally asked Janus about that urn in the basement. Big mistake.
Alright, let's see.
Haven't you learned anything yet? How long did it take you?
Can't really be sure. Zoned out of it. It's not as bad as that time I used the gramophone to the house. Man, that tune kicked off some old memories and some long.
You are not allowed to be here.
This is not
Okay, log in to... Okay,
How
got it.
about doing your
Whoa!
job?
Why are they making
saw this man,
ourselves
and
much
we're going way
Janus,
for play?
Cold War
So we
spy master
apparently
and the first
definitely need it.
Providence
So I
constant.
need it.
I wonder how much he remembers. How little he cares.
I am at chess.com/live, Mr. Chess. Thank you. Slight delay, 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes.
Zoned out of it.
Ah,
Not as bad as that time I used the gramophone to the house, though. Man, that tune.
Charlie will destroy you.
Long ass
That's
stories.
it.
He dragged me down to the basement and showed me all of his memorabilia.
You know how it works.
Interesting. Maybe you should try to spark some of those old stories, 47. Who knows what secrets Janus might reveal?
This is the
Well,
most
I've learned
action
my
I've gotten in the last 8 months. Last 3 weeks. Good. Okay. Can't wait. What do you mean out of context? What? Why are you guys weird to me? Wait, what is your, what is my odds? Wait, tell me my odds. What was it? My odds are 1 to 23. You guys, if you bet on me and I win, you'll become a millionaire. Do you know that? If you just bet $100 on me, you will get 23.
Kick the habit when he's already so close to
Oh,
kicking the
that's
bucket.
Wait.
I say, let the old man smoke. Have you seen that oxygen tank?
23. It's $100.
Right now, your hand.
Yeah, damn good.
Make me hurt you. Stay calm. Get back to a draft zone position.
somebody with that.
Watch that video all day. I know what's going on in your head.
Can't see shit.
Above your head, it's alright.
What did I even click
Pretty
on?
good hype video.
That was awesome. I was vibing to that. But I'm gonna be vibing to the games too.
Well, the games are about to start any second. The team is ready. The players are ready. We saw Coach Nico talking about how if someone had
there
just
it
put
is.
$100 on her, maybe they would beat her when she wins the whole thing. So she won the trash. Apparently, she's an underdog. I didn't even know that. But this is gonna be awesome here, and the game should be beginning shortly. So you know Charlie better than any Chestnut Club community. How
Charlie, you're such a fool.
He's definitely pumped, and I know he's also definitely nervous. And I always point this out. These stars, these streamers, they are used to broadcasting to millions and millions of people, Danny. But there's something about sitting behind a chessboard, be it a virtual chessboard or a real chessboard, that brings out all the anxiety. And I actually really like it. So Charlie, he's experienced. He knows what this is like. At the same time, we're going to watch his time consumption. And I don't know too much about Code Eagle, but I think she's put in the work.
Right now, she started out pretty well. She played some natural developing moves, right? I mean, this is
I
not the most
swear,
traditional
I have a
match against
license for it.
Sicilian, and Charlie handles it like a pro with E6 and E5. But there's some risk in it like this. If
I
Nico
need
can
it to get rid of
play
it.
aggressively in the center of the field, then maybe she'll be okay here.
Yeah, for sure. She needs to strike in the center, D4, get her pieces out quickly. Rookie one, she goes D3. She's doing everything right, preparing the development for Dark Square Bishop. And Charlie quickly focusing on getting that king to safety by castling.
Yeah, Bishop E7, supernatural move, but this is a great start. I mean, even though we were saying D4, I actually kind of like that she played D3 because it protects against C4. Maybe she got her bishop trap. So this is some really awesome principal chess. She's bringing out her pieces, and all right, now I'm nervous. I'm excited.
I'm excited too. This is great. And they're both getting their pieces out, doing everything right. Mika brings her last piece out. Charlie still has that dark light square bishop to bring out. When she can put on a bunch of different squares, and they are following the fundamentals of the letter game.
Yeah, and something about the way she's playing too, just in general, right? Even if this is against Charlie's system, she's playing all these development moves with confidence. If you look at the fact that she has 9.5 minutes, I'm gonna do the early kind of Hikaru call to action and just say I kind of think she's underrated and and to kind of look at the ratings and see how they play. And I would say now she's probably underrated at 300.
She absolutely is, and I completely agree with you. Just by these first moves, she's showing complete command of the fundamentals, and you don't do that, if you've had one chess. But she's definitely been putting in the work. Now, Charlie, I'm going to be straight up with you, Danny. He has a big weakness in terms of his time consumption. When he's playing casually, he plays confidently. When he's on the big stage, sometimes he freezes. So we'll see whether he can control that here in this game.
We're gonna throw to him right now for the first time today and see what Charlie's thinking about. We're not gonna do anything too crazy here. His thoughts here, not here.
So deep, you can express it.
So deep.
Wow, he's not usually this silent.
You're telling me, like you said, you know when he's nervous. Obviously, I'd like to track this position. See what he's considering by what he's doing with the pieces and where he's moving his mouse.
But I think she's going to take to double white pawns.
That's a pretty high level thinking. He sees that Nico probably wants to take that knight.
I don't remember if we care about double pawns in this line or not.
That's also high level thinking right there.
Green
It
mentioned
is
it earlier.
recognizing it and then
Whittled and Creek.
using
I'm
them
taking
as
too long
deceivers.
already.
He hasn't been by your house yet.
Civilian.
I'm just gonna say we don't care about double pawns and go for it.
What's going on with it?
I really want
That
to
just
see that
happened.
house.
Because of what happened to Schmidt.
I'm sure. I'd like to understand
Let's
what
go back here to
happened
the
to
main
Brennan.
board.
I'm more keen on
Like,
what you
she
say.
shot her in
I don't think I can hold this down for long.
I'm pretty sure she had accidentally clicked into the pre-move.
Hey, you're
Or
sick.
she
Okay,
was pre-moving.
you really should see a doctor.
You know, kind of a surprise, kind of, high-level play there for her to pre-move it, and maybe not a very smart one, but probably playing B5. But let's throw to code Nico now for the first time.
Oh,
and
okay.
see what-
You need to see a doctor. Now.
Oh my god, here he comes. Here comes the pummeling, guys.
Fuck.
Pummeling I have not been looking forward to. Kinda, yes.
Finally,
Oh, Jesus.
an end to
That's
Janus.
scary.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him.
I
need some help over here.
Still.
That's not good. You know what, guys? You know what? I'm just
Hey, there he is.
We are close now, 47.
Hey!
gonna go.
Relax, okay? Let's work something out, all right?
Put the package out of here. Move.
Great move.
You.
Okay, more than 6 moves, okay?
Probably doesn't.
Alright.
You know, if he takes knight. That's what she's missed.
Oh,
Really want to see that house.
Because of what happened.
oh.
I'm sure.
Shut up, guys. Shut up, shut up. Okay.
Understood, sir.
It's just playing so fast. That's the problem.
Oh. Oh! I
And
guess
that's
I also
checkmate.
did not see that. Shut up, everyone. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I didn't even see. Oh, I didn't even see. Hey, you know what, guys? You know what? We did it. It was more than 6 moves.
That's for sure.
See that
Uh,
house.
Because of what happened to
she
Schmidt.
Definitely.
did, she did
Sure.
good.
I'd like to
That,
understand what
by her saying that makes me feel like she just kind of knew she was the
I'm
underdog.
more keen on what's in the basement.
She's
Oh,
doing well if maybe
Not
she
gonna be
just
able to hold
slowed
it
down.
back.
I think it started here with her pre-moving bishop f4, and then
Hey,
obviously
hey,
it was
you're
kind of
sick.
from
Okay,
there.
you really should see a
I
doctor.
think that sometimes the players come in on it and they're just maybe a little psyched out, and that definitely feels like one of those, which is unfortunate because I think she showed some things that were better than where this game ended so quickly.
Absolutely, and her development was on point. She showed an ability to see where the pieces belong, and she responded to threats. When Charlie attacked one of her pieces, she moved it back. But I completely agree with you. I think the issue was that pre-move, and as you said, the wheels came up. When you plunder a piece, it can be so disheartening, and even subconsciously, you can sort of lose your ability to approach the
Hey there.
position.
Guard.
So, definitely impressive stuff in the open.
Yeah, I agree, and obviously we're always surprised and not surprised with Logjam's games and things that happen sometimes. But I think that where this game started, Dylan, I'm surprised it ended the way it did. That's what I'm going to say. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree, and I think on move 11, she probably should have followed through with capturing Charlie's knight, just so that her bishop doesn't get trapped. And I think, sometimes these players, just a little bit
I'd like to
of
understand what
confidence is
happened.
lacking in following
I'm
their
more keen
ideas,
on what's
but
in the
by and large, she's gonna hold her head up high. Yeah, no,
Christ.
I agree, and you're right. So right here, she played bishop a4, as Charlie was saying. We were listening in. Maybe she wants to take my knight down the pawns, but
Now.
and then she kind of left that plan behind, and we see the eval bar reveal exactly how the computer feels about that. d5, and at this point, while bishop f4 was a free move, as you're saying, the bishop was already drowned, and so the game was, in theory, grandmaster level chess. Black is already winning, but I think that it's less about that. I think it was more indicative, like right here. I think sometimes one of the things that we learn as you get better at chess, like when a player attacks, you don't always have to meet fire with fire, right? So a retreating move is sometimes in order, but it feels like no, that means I'm losing, right? But then by definition, you play the really aggressive move, and that's kind of happened here.
An end to Janus.
Shout out to Charlie, though. I mean,
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him.
Still, by Grip 6, and
we are close now,
here we go,
47.
man. What do you think your students feel right now? What would you be advising him to stay focused?
Speechless.
Yeah, definitely. He's got to stay focused. Keep his foot on the gas pedal. It's a 2-game match, and it can be devastating to lose the second game after winning the first. So he's got to reorient himself, and there were points in this first game where I think a little bit too
And
much
that
time
is Nolan Cassidy taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for, and then get out of here.
Sound like a coach who's watching you right now. Okay, so speaking of the fact that there is a next game, there's actually a lot of games still coming up here in PogChamps. So if you haven't already, grab your phone right now. Everyone's got some sort of Google Calendar sync these days, and type it in. And you cancel the dentist appointment, and you add, oh yeah, I gotta be here on Wednesday the 17th for XQC taking up. There's the schedule, at least for the upcoming.
What's a dentist?
Sorry, say that again.
What's a dentist? Yeah.
What is a dentist? I don't know. Yeah, who needs teeth, right? Oral hygiene. Yuck, right? Okay, here we go. That's weird. And it's February 18th. We've got only 2 matchups, but they are big ones. We've got Michigan versus Logic, and we've got Rain versus Tubbo.
Looking good, man.
The games
Looking
continue right there before you. The bracket stage, the group stage comes to an end on the 21st.
Cassidy looks to be a gun enthusiast.
A great day for us to kind of work with all the players and the streamers and their busy schedules and make sure that things are lined up for the bracket stage to begin on February 23rd. And on that note, this will be how it looks, right? You have the players put into seedings accordingly based on how they perform here in the groups. And we play until we have a PogChamps winner, PogChamps 3 presented by Grip 6. Now the winner's going to get a belt. Can I show the belt right now?
What happened to Schmidt?
That against our small part.
Understand what happened.
You gotta see it.
I'm asking. I do things all the time to get us in trouble. And they get DMs and say, no, Dan, you weren't supposed to do that. There it is, baby.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's sweet.
That is
it
awesome.
feels good.
It's not just a trophy.
It's
I
titanium
like it.
enough to hold up a fat guy's pants, and then you just right there. So whoever gets this, I think that they will be streaming with it behind them for the rest of their streaming career. PogChamps belt is pretty awesome.
It is. You can't just beat that anyway. It has to occupy the central place in the stream. That's awesome, Dan. I like it. It's not just a trophy, it's creative.
It's not just a trophy, right? It's a belt. Why don't more chess tournaments have a belt, right? I mean, UFC's been doing it. Heavyweight wrestling got this.
Hey!
Okay, moving on to the bots.
Manners.
Mind you, you can play the bots, whether you're into playing VTubers or
Finally, an end to
beat
Janus.
bots that they could never beat, like Ludwig. Go beat Ludwig's bot.
Death feels like an easy way out for a man like him.
And tweets it
Still.
out when he plays up and shoots today.
We are close now, 47.
It makes Ludwig's day bad and makes him happy.
The moment I heard makes you happy, I was gonna do it, but Danny, you dissuaded me from it. Why'd you have to say that?
Jokes aside, we're gonna take our first break of the day. We'll be back. It's
And
game
that
2.
is Nolan Cassidy taken care of. Both targets are confirmed killed.
All that remains now is to find the information we came for, and then get out of here.
Burger tier list? Yeah. I'm trying not to do too many food tier lists. I'm doing a lot of food.
Did you review all the mail going out from Janus's house yet?
No. I got sidetracked by all the activity surrounding that politician who came to
How many
visit.
games did you win in chess in total? I don't know, man. I've played
Well,
so
another
many
letter
games of
needs to
chess.
be looked at before
Fucking
we allow
idea.
it through.
I
Cassidy
don't
made
know
it
what they
clear
want.
that we'll have no leaks coming from me.
So Cassidy withholds Janus's outgoing mail.
bit more.
He might have written something.
Thanks to Prime, Kevin. In the Prime X.
Considered confidential in the past.
We're doing a
Might be worth a
baby
shot.
food tier list. I think that's the next one, but I'm trying not to do too many food ones. I really wanted to do the edible asshole tier list, but the only one that was up for it was Pay Money Wubby. So I mean, I can't just like tier list one asshole. I need more. Thanks to the resub, Just Joe. The Prime, Eamon. You're live on chess. Like right now. Like they heard my. Okay, if we're live on chess right now, don't steal my edible asshole tier list, please. I'm still trying to get more people for it. I saw Ludwig say he'll do it. I just need like 6 or 7 people of my friends, not random people. They already know they're just gonna send me like dirty asshole mold. The Prime Juice Box and the Resub Salad. Hey, to tie it back into chess, yeah, I could try a bunch of Grandmasters chocolate bundles. It's a company that does them. So you mold your asshole with some alginate, you send it in, they turn it into chocolate, and I can just try a different one, see which Grandmasters taste the best. Be a whole chess.com event. You've seen the Grandmasters, but how do they taste?
I would appreciate an explanation of the reasoning behind the decision. Well, it's a long and rather complicated discussion to undertake over the phone. Your request was put in front of the partners and considered, but in the end, it was decided to assign the vote to the Washington Twins. The partners saw their ideas as a breath of fresh air. A breath of fresh air. Their futures as robbers of the past, focusing on glory and wealth and
Hey, did you drop off the surveillance tapes on Janus at the house?
Think positive, you got this! Oh, yes.
headed them to the park.
Positive thinking can achieve the impossibles. Be positive. Are we positive thinkers? Are we positive dreamers? Do
Excellent,
we dream?
47.
Or do we meme?
This recording confirms that Janus is planning to meet with the
Or
Constant.
dream and meme
This is
at the
just the
same
sort of
time.
thing we're
There's
looking
nothing
for.
we cannot do. We can achieve everything.
What the hell is happening?
We are clock positive. Together. Damn, when is it gonna start?
I give up.